be completely this, but we'll turn parking lots into parkland, and that'll be kind of fun. Yeah, we'll turn some of the parking lots into office complexes and Starbucks. We'll get a few more Starbucks out of these parking lots, but there is going to be some positive benefit from that. We're also going to see a lot of change in how traffic works. So I got some calculations. You may think they're a little fanciful, but I believe we can actually put 15 times as many people down our roads as we do today if we started moving towards all robotic transportation. It's a pretty dramatic change. It means we don't need more roads. That's a nice part. And that's not going to happen right away, but it's something that can happen over time. We're going to have a completely different way of thinking about how we travel. Another thing I mentioned is delivery. Now, it's kind of funny, but in the United States, there is one product that we have decided we must be able to get within 30 minutes, no matter where we are, right? This is clearly the most important product in our economy, because it's the one we have to get in 30 minutes. But think about being able to get, oh, sorry, I skipped the slide there. No, backspace, that's it, backspace. Think about being able to get anything in 30 minutes, not just pizza. Right? Think about, order even more, renting things for a few hours because you can get them delivered to you really efficiently, really quickly. Well, that's going to change a lot of how we live. It's going to change how retailing works. It's going to kill some retailers, frankly. That's going to be part of how the world works, and it's going to enable some others. And that's going to be another big change in our city. So I've laid out the challenge. In fact, we kind of have to deliver on this challenge, that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before the decade is out of a computer driving a man to lunch at noon and returning him safely to work. The old people giggle at that, but it's a great, John F. Kennedy actually said a number of great things. The other one I like is that this is something worth doing, not just because it's easy, but because it's hard. And it's going to change the world in so many ways. And a few projects are going to do so much for so little effort on a comparative basis. It's a lot of effort, but in the grand scheme of things, not that much. So that's an overview of it. I have a lot more to do, but why don't we get into the same interactive debate that we had, and I'll answer Sven's questions in different ways, or answer brand new questions from you guys. Yeah?
So how far away are we from a button that you can press that says go home, and what's the incremental cost added to a car to get that feature?
So, Google will deliver a car, the first car, on June 14, 2019 at 4:32 p.m. Eastern Time. No, not obviously. Anybody who makes a prediction about that is being a little crazy right now. There's still a lot to be done. However, Sergey Brin did say on Tuesday that you could count on you only need the fingers of one hand to count the number of years before that happened. But that's for Sergey to say, not for me.
How much do you think that would cost more than that?
Well, so the bad news is, like most new technology, it's going to cost a bunch when it's brand new. And our good friend Gordon Moore and our good friend Volya will change that equation over time. So, everything starts out being $100,000 and eventually it's 20 bucks a fries, right? That's the course of software and hardware-based innovation. The cars itself, I don't know if the car will get much cheaper, but actually I think it will. Right now, for example, 30% of the weight of your car is safety systems, which a few decades down the road won't be needed in the same way they're needed today. We'll still need some.
So by the time you and I get too old to drive and somebody wants to take away our car keys, it won't matter anymore.
I think so. I personally bleach my beard with peroxide every morning to look more distinguished. I'm not actually that old. But when I was born back in 1985, I was told that I would get this technology before too long, and I think I am, but yes. Is that all we want to know?
Oh, no, I want to know.
Why don't you come on up here, and Peter as well?
Sure.
We have
a little colored microphone.
I want the blue one.
Oh, really? It's too
Okay,
late.
it's yours. Matt, no,
Next, yeah.
Oh, Mexico.
If we had a yellow one, it would be like we were at Google, because everything in Google is just using those four primary colors. Well, they're not really four primary colors. At Google, there are four primary colors, right? Change the yellow is in there. Well, of course.
We have yellow.
Actually, red, yellow, and green are the
This one doesn't work.
red, green, and blue are actually the primary.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No battery. No battery.
No battery. Well, that's your problem, man.
No energy being used for this talk.
All right, give an electric car guy a microphone. So you're going to wait 3 hours to recharge that battery, and then you can use it. Little electric car humor there.
Harlan, what's up?
I had